Hello everybody, welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel, and we are going to be looking at some of my favourite youngsters who are going to be operating in the Championship next year. Now, I've been very deliberate with my wording of the title of this video, 10 Championship youngsters to watch. Not the only 10 Championship youngsters to watch, not the 10 best Championship youngsters to watch, just 10 Championship youngsters that I'm excited to see next season. So I really do invite your comments below. The way this will work well is if you can comment with Championship youngsters from your club that you're excited to see as well. Please don't let's get into the, oh, you missed out so-and-so. Now, I am putting forward 10 players who I'm excited to watch. That's my opinion. They are all 21 or under. Please feel free to add others who may be slightly older, but that's the criteria I'm using. So I have to like them and they have to be 21 or under. Let's make the comments section a fun place to be and not get all stressed out if someone's missed. Put them in the comments and then we can use it as a bit of a think tank and all gain a bit more knowledge. Let's begin, shall we? Here's the first one. That's Callum Styles, who broke through last season there at Barnsley. 5 starts but 17 appearances in total. I believe, and Barnsley fans help me out here, he was playing at left wing back. The heat map would intimate. So I remember him scoring from that sort of position in that crazy escape at Brentford on the final day of the season. Seems to have been shifted into central midfield now. Could be wrong about that. But we get this pattern with young players, don't we, where they start in one position and end up gravitating towards the middle of the pitch or up top, where most impact tends to be made in games. Only 20 years old. Always going to be fun with Gerhard Struber and Barnsley, isn't it? Alex Mowat in that central midfield position as well. So you're dovetailing with a potentially good player there as well. Look out for Callum Styles this season. I mean, there's a couple that are tap-ins for me here, but I've got to put them in, haven't I? I'm not going to put Louis Sibley in, just so there's not 2 Derby players in my 10, but obviously he's excellent, so is Buchanan, so is Knight, etc, etc, we know. But Max Bird I'm really excited for, playing in central midfield alongside of Wayne Rooney. What a great mentor, technically. 19 years old, played without Rooney against Barrow, and seems to have just notched up from what I saw last season already when he was the main guy. The idea really when I saw him last year was that he was Rooney's legs, but now is he going to have a big season? I'm sure the passing range will increase. I'm sure technically he will improve, especially with Koku, his boss, and Rooney maybe a bit of a mentor next to him on the pitch. Could be a really fun time watching Max Bird for Derby this season. Only 19, 21 starts last season. Expect, well, when he's fit, he plays this season, I think. Max Bird of Derby County. There is Rhys Norrington Davies. Now, okay, some people will get cross with me because he's on loan. He's on loan from Sheffield United, but I'm excited to see him. Remember, what he's working towards is probably the favourite, if you're a fullback, manager to play for in the country, really, in Chris Wilder. And the wing back there, they've got Enda Stevens there at left wing back. They've just brought in Max Lowe from Derby, who we were just talking about. Maybe Rhys Norrington Davies can have a good season or half a season in the Championship and work his way towards playing there. You can see last season at Rochdale in League One there. 27 played, 27 started, 86 minutes per game. Lovely stuff. And if you wanted a good fullback manager in the Championship, Nathan Jones, if he continues to play that 4-4-2 diamond with the fullbacks coming forward, could be a lot of fun. Norrington Davies there. Remember, Stacey and Justin really were stars under Nathan Jones, and he's going again at Luton this season, having returned there at the end at Stoke. So have a look out. Rhys Norrington Davies, 21, Welsh on loan from Sheffield United. There's Markus De Vernier. We're quite familiar with him, but I think it could be, well, it's make or break really. Is he going to be a super top player? Is he going to be a standard Championship player? Well, I think that's the minimum now for him. Look at that. 27 starts, 37 appearances last season, and working his way into that central midfield. Left-footed, English. Don't know what his final position is going to be. I'm sure Borough fans can help me out. Wily old Warnock will no doubt teach him a lot of useful stuff, let's just say. And again, I suspect if he's fit, he plays. Going to be an interesting one. You can see there's the first game there alongside Lewis Wing, another good youngster, and Johnny House, and some good people around him. And look, you can't learn the entire game from Neil Warnock, but like I say, you can learn a lot of very, very useful stuff working for him. So there is Markus De Vernier. And there is Troy Parrott. Look, I know it's another loanee from the Premier League, but 18 years old, Troy Parrott. Every Millwall fan I've spoken to is so excited about Troy Parrott. On loan from Spurs, we know Harry Kane made that route on loan to loads of clubs down in the Championship. Parrott a little bit more well known. In fact, you can see there, Ireland under-21s. I think he's been in the Ireland full squad as well. Played a few appearances for Tottenham, but this is it now. Very much hyped. If he's got the makings, can he be Rhian Brewster of this season, Tammy Abraham of past seasons with Bristol City and Aston Villa? We will see. Often with these big name players, they come in and you see them once in the Championship and they're gone forever because they're too good. Let's see if Parrott is going to be like that. Certainly the hype I'm getting is massive for this guy. Sorry, that was my Bluetooth speaker just turning itself off if that made you jump. Adam Ida. Now, he's not on loan. He's owned by Norwich. 19 years old. Now, Daniel Farker has traditionally played a 4-2-3-1. Teemu Pukki obviously has earned the main slot, especially in the Championship with his 29 goals last time. They've got Hugo as the physical option and maybe an option to go alongside if Norwich are chasing a game. We don't think they're going to be chasing many if you saw my 1-24 predictions. But Adam Ida, I don't know how you pronounce it. Someone will correct me in the comments. He's really burst in there, and I think if he trains well, he'll have a chance of getting quite a few minutes this season. Played in the FA Cup against Preston, scored a hat-trick. So a good record against Championship teams, and has broken in for the Republic of Ireland. 19 years old, very nice little backup to Teemu Pukki there, more similar in style than Hugo is to Pukki. So excited to see what Ida does for Norwich there. Michael Elise, again, this is a bit of a no-brainer. Look, already 13 starts for Reading last season, 19 total appearances. And another one who's going to work his way into a central midfield, and he's got good people to work with John Swift, Ovi Ejaria, Andy Rinomota. Maybe he can work his way off the bench and into that sort of starting three. We don't know what Paunovic will play. Maybe Reading fans can help me out with that. But looking really good, 18 years old, left-footed. I've seen him come on a couple of times. I might have even seen him start. I don't totally recall. I watch a lot of games in the Championship. So I think this could be a bit of a breakthrough for Michael Elise. Again, an easy one here. Tyrese Campbell, look at that. 18 starts, 9 goals last season. So he's definitely, already proven himself to be a decent Championship striker. I believe he is genetic lineage to Mr. Kevin Campbell, who you'll remember was a great striker for Arsenal and Forest and Everton, amongst other teams. 20 years old. I remember him scoring a superb backheel goal as well last season. We're expecting Stoke to go well. They've got Stephen Fletcher there, Lee Gregory in the striking position. So options, but Michael O'Neill likes Tyrese Campbell. You don't get to play that many starts without having the manager on side there. So looking forward to him. There is Ben Cabango. Swansea, I say they let Mike van der Horn go. I'm sure he ran his contract down, frankly. But I'm sure they would have been more comfortable knowing that they had Ben Cabango to come in here alongside Joe Rodden next season. Already representing Wales, centre-half here, 19 starts last season. We'll enjoy working with Steve Cooper, who seems to work so well with young players, doesn't he, and develop them. Could have gone for Morgan Gibbs-White, but again, that would have been another loanee at Swansea. So there is Ben Cabango, aged 20. A lot of appearances we expect from him this season. And finally, our last one, Yao Pedro. Bit of a gamble this one, but Watford took a bit of a gamble because he barely kicked a ball when they already had a deal done to bring him over for a few £1,000,000 as well. I think a couple of little appearances for Watford, but I've flashed up there. That is for Fluminense. Must have been no age whatsoever, sort of, 17 years old or early 18 years old. 18 starts for Fluminense, 4 goals. We're talking about a Brazilian 18-year-old, so this could go either way, but could be a hell of a lot of fun in the Championship with Watford if he stays and makes some minutes for them. We'll see what he does. So look, those are my 10 youngsters. Again, I'm not saying they're the 10 best youngsters or the 10 only youngsters, so please interact on YouTube, press like and get involved in the comments, but in the way I suggested is kind of more fun in that give me your good young players. I know I missed a lot out. I had a short list here. Should we do some honourable mentions here? Jambarek, Lecco, Osai Tutu, Sibley obviously, Tyler Walker, he's 23, but maybe Østergaard from Coventry, O'Brien at Huddersfield, used all of those, didn't I? Bayliss maybe might break through at Preston, Myton at Forest, and Deli Bashiru at Sheffield Wednesday. So look, there's some honourable mentions, so please, any of those players, get them mentioned. Fantasy League, we did the video on that earlier today. T5QBR0, you have got not long before the season starts to join that. If you don't want to look at my lovely face, you can listen to all of these shows on a podcast as well. Please support on Amazon, www.amazon.co.uk/shop/The Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. Helps me out there, and you can buy some stuff on Amazon that I've put in list. Subscribe via Patreon, bottom tier there, only $3 a month. As you go up, you get some Patreon only content. Going to be adding some more stuff there, and you can really help me out. Sponsor the channel here. Become a fan sponsor of a series of shows. We've got a few of them already. And if you're a small business looking for our first there, you can sponsor the whole channel and potentially reach up to 500,000 people over the last 3 months was the views. So exciting times here and exciting times watching these young players. That was my 10 youngsters to watch for the Championship next season. Please add yours in the comments. Thank you for watching. Over and out. See you on the next video.